Greetings and welcome back to Empyrion. Alright, things have been very quiet since we took out that drone base. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody dropping by to visit. Oh, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Don't worry, there's plenty of neighbors for us to go after. I actually went back to the fortress, the one that I didn't have the explosives for. Yeah, I had the explosives this time, and then I just basically took it all apart. I'm starting to work on my capital ship. One of the things I'm going to need for the capital ship, unfortunately, is I need a lot of, grow plots, a lot of them. So I'm working on that. I also need other things. Now, one of the big needs I have is copper. How much copper do I actually have anyway? I have this. I might have some down in the base, but that's about it. Oh, yeah. We're going to be doing something about that. So, this is what we're going to be doing. First off, we're going to be doing a different kind of mining. Different for this series. We're going to be going after asteroids. I went to a certain location, and I spent about 40 minutes searching, and I found 2 asteroids that actually had stuff in it. One of which was copper. So we're going after that one. Now, there's 2 ways we could do this. One, me doing a moonwalk with this, and, doing that for several hours. Not really several hours, but I don't want to do it that way. That is just annoying. And you know what? As I pointed out, this ship already has a cargo box, a harvest box. So, it must have always been meant to have some drills. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, there is something that I didn't point out that I would like to point out. And I'm going to use this ship as an example. Okay, as I stated, this ship took a lot of materials and a lot of time. Okay, and I'm standing next to the warp core, apparently. Thank you. Alright. P. Go down and see in the lower left. Save template. Always do that. Always. You make a change to your ship, always do that. I will demonstrate why, but always do that. Always, always, always do that. Okay, so I'm probably going to do it after I do this to this guy up here, even though I don't technically have some place to actually do... Yeah, alright, let's, first off, let's see. I don't think I'm going to need the chainsaw for a while here. By the way, you might notice I have some stuff in my inventory. This, okay, and drone. Alright, so where would be a good place? I mean, he must have had it in mind, right? I mean, he put the harvest box. I mean, you could put the... You could put there, maybe? It's kind of ugly. And then there's a light there. Oh, I'm thinking there, right there. Hold it a second. Let's see. Like there? Hold it. Let's go to something else. That looks okay. Alright, that looks okay. Alright, let's just do the other one. Alright. I mean, they're not as close as I would like them to be, but, that can be useful sometimes. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, I kind of want them... I think that's about right. Because it's the end is just at the triangle there. Yeah, and they look around... They look pretty much here. Let's see. Yeah, that. They're even. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we're going to leave those up. Those are drill bits. We're going to be using them because we're going to be doing some drilling. I do need something first, though. Because we're going on a trip. And there's definitely something I'm taking with me. Oh, and by the way, I've expanded this a bit, as you can see. The one thing I'm going to grab... Actually, I'm going to just grab it all. Okay, because the thing about it is, obviously, food is a good thing to have. The most important thing, in my opinion, is actually the spice. Because the spice expands consciousness. No, not really. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's ready. Okay, pick that up. Because spice is so very important in actually utilizing food. You know what I mean? Is that all of it? Oh, there's these guys here. All right. I am going to leave them in the direction in which I'm going. Actually, I could bring them back up, but I'm not going to. All right. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to put this in the freezer. Yeah, because the thing about it is that spice... Okay, that's actually the wrong direction. Right, because if you look at formulas, and this thing should be turned off. Yeah, I did some spoiling in there specifically. If you look at canned meat, it requires spice. If you look at canned vegetables, it requires spice. Even if you look at something as simple as a salami, it requires spice. I think this guy requires spice and natural sweetener, the ham. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to have a lot of spice. Yeah, really, it's rather a good idea. All right, I think I just wanted to check on the copper situation. I think I might have brought... Oh, there's a little bit of copper here. There's a little copper here. Oh, and I made some bullets. What did I make the bullets for? I don't remember. I probably will. Right, okay, so if you remember... I made a repair station there, right? I made a repair station. All right. This is, of course, the actual station, the console. You can actually repair something to a template. This is new in this update. What this means is, say you have a ship and it gets a large chunk blown out, right? Otherwise, in the old way, it just repairs the blocks that exist. Now, if you put the elements in, it will actually replace the blocks that are gone. So if you had like a weapon, it will rebuild the weapon as long as you had the elements. Right now, you'll notice at the top it has iron in it. But if I put something in that had a lot of requirements to it, then it would say, oh, you need this much of this much and this much, and you put them in down there, and then it would do the repair for you. So whenever you do something, whenever you pull something out, hit that button and save the template. If you make a change, like when I go back up to my ship up there, even though I can't get my capital vessel in here, it's just a good idea because I'm probably going to make a large platform with one. Okay, and you'll notice this guy here. See this chunk here? That got blown off really early. Unfortunately, I never did a save of him at the time, so I can't get that one back the way it was. Right. I should probably open doors. I'm actually not sure if it'll open for me, so I figure I'll just open them. Just open them. Because why not? Yeah, I want my small vessel with me. That's what I want. I'm just coming with. Alright. Alright, and even and why? Because I need to land on this. Alright. And we're gonna go down. Yeah, I'm honestly not bringing my driller with me because my big ship is my driller, isn't it? Yeah, you know the thing about it is that you can actually make CVs. People have put awesome designs out there. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I have stuff. Okay, I'll just grab it now. Makes it easier. Let's see. Mobility. I'll take jetpack. Radiation, another radiation. I already have a couple of EVs, so I'll just take that one too. Another radiation. All right, let me just see. Did I have anything in here? I have a minigun. Okay, did I take one too many things? All right, I am going to leave the pentaxic here for now. I want the minigun with me. Did I have... Oh, mobility. Take the jetpack one. Take that. You'll understand why I'm so interested in mobility ones. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that anyway. I just want to keep it all together. All right, back here. Okay. And down. Too far. There we go. And like I said, let's just make sure that we're all up to date. Save. All right. Probably never saved this one before because, again, I would need a huge platform with all the repair stuff available, which I will make. Because I don't want to have to hand fix my capital vessels. All right, so where are we going? Well, we're going up is where we're going. All right, lights. Yeah, I might as well turn the lights on too. We're going full power here, right? But I have a lot. Shouldn't be a problem. And, yeah, let's go. Except I turned the power off, didn't I? I'm so used to doing that. Okay, let's go out and here we go. And we're going straight up. Okay, so we're going into space and we're going to a specific location. Now, there was actually, if you read the description of the planet, there's supposed to be iron asteroids around this planet. I couldn't find any. Yeah, I mean, you know, I wish they would make some kind of a detector or something like that, because the only way you can actually see it is if you get close enough, really close enough, and then you start seeing a number about distance, and that number, you know, is probably like 1.5 kilometers. You're talking about space. So 1.5 kilometers is a very long... See, I flew around all these guys with my small vessel and such like that. I couldn't find any. If you look here, in the resources, asteroids, iron. Okay, so I don't see any. I haven't found any. All right, so that's that. All right, that one actually looks like it's got a shine on it. I'm just going to go over here for a moment. Yeah, a little bit of discoloring there. I don't think it is a... because if there's one thing I could really use, it's iron. It's probably the single #1 thing. So you can actually see the planets from here, the other planets. If you look, see that little yellowish one? Yeah, see, the thing is, if that was actually an element there, I would have already gotten the... countdown on that. All right, so let's go over here. Okay, so we are going to go... See, I did a little bit of exploring. All right, we're over here. We're going to go to the Hearn asteroid field. That's 5.1. Small vessel, no problem, right? But we're going in this guide. Because small vessels do not know how to do certain things. Which is a little strange, but I can understand that. All right. And we're going to hit the K. Okay, so this is asteroid field. Now you'll notice copper asteroid, neodymium asteroid. I searched this thing, that's all I could find. Fortunately, one of them is copper. Copper is something I need iron, but I can get iron. I can take somebody's base apart and get a lot of iron. I can go back to the ice planet and they have very large iron deposits. Copper, the largest I've ever seen, is medium. And they're usually in bad places, and they're usually hard to find. So, yeah, any opportunity to get copper is a very good opportunity to get copper. So, it's a bit of a distance, so we do have to travel. Okay, we're starting to close in here. Now, the only reason you could see it from that long distance, by the way, is because I marked it. You know, otherwise, you know, if you find one, you mark it. Because otherwise, you'll never find it again. All right, so let's just... Now this guy's actually kind of big. Alright, and you can actually see the copper. Right, so you know where to drill, right? Alright, so let's just get up here. And let's go down here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... See, if I actually start doing it, you're not going to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it from here. Alright, see, this is... rather large. Now, if you look at the bottom, you notice I only have one weapon, and that's the drills, because everything else is automated. It's a turret. So this is the one thing that I can actually do. All right. So how close am I? I'm not sure, but I'm going to shoot. Okay, so you notice on the bottom left there, I'm starting to get copper in rather nice numbers at some times there. See, I can get some good numbers there. Okay, you know what? Here, if I can do this. Rotate. And out a bit. There we go. There we go. We're getting better numbers now. Of course, I'm just kind of scraping the bottom here now. Here, we'll use that one a bit. Alrighty. I might, on the way back, pick up the neodymium, you know, because, I mean, it's an easy enough way to get it, and it's sitting over there anyway. All right, I need to go down here. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, there was some there that I missed. All right. All right. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very nice indeed. So anyway, another thing that's here, of course, is you probably saw the yellow, is that there's a trading base over there. So we're going to be dropping in. And, yeah, because, you know, the trading base that we're right next to, it really sucks. It really does. They don't buy anything that I want to sell. But these guys over here, they buy the stuff that I want to sell, and they sell the stuff that I want to buy. So it's a really nice combo. Not that the place nearby doesn't make great pizza. It makes great pizza, you know. But I mean, the thing about it is, you know, you gotta power your ships, right? Especially when you want to warp around. Right, so I mentioned that any raw pentaxid I get from now on, and I do have to go back to a moon and get some, right? That I am going to be using for plasma and lasers. I think they're used for other things too. There's actually there's some medical things that you can make with that. But I mean, the thing about it is I can also buy all the medical things that I want. So I don't really see a purpose in that, you know? Pentaxid, you know, the raw stuff is actually really, really precious, you know what I mean? Okay, oh, you know what? I didn't see that. Okay, let me just, and then, I think it'll work better that way. Nope, nope, back the other way. Oh, nope, nope, back the other way. Rotate, there we go, there we go. Yeah, if they were closer together, it would be more useful, but that's good enough. And speaking of good enough, I think that we got enough. All right, let's go back. That is a little bit down there. It's a chunk. We'll just grab some. It's probably not going to, yeah, it's going to be like 3 and 4 and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure we got the most of it. All right. Okay, it's actually a lot larger than it looks. All right, let's just check our box to see if we got anything. I think this is pretty darn good, actually. So what is this going to come out to? Remember, you want the number of ingots, you multiply the ore by 2. So I got 2,000, 2,000, probably like 5,500 or something like that. That's not bad. That'll do. That will absolutely do. So let's get a move on. All right, so where are we going? Okay, first of all, we're going to back off. All right, I am going to go to, where is it? Yellow, 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 yellow. I'm going to there. It's sitting on the top of the bowl there, so it's not so hard to get to. But it is a bit of a trip. All right, so this is an admin trading station. Obviously, this is a space-based one, right? All right, so what I'm going to do is, no, I'm not going to land this thing. I'm just going to kind of park it here. I'm not going to do something silly like turning off the thrusters. That would seem to be a dumb idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get into my small vessel. It's the reason I wanted it along. Alrighty, and I do have my mask on, right? Yeah. And I do not want my jump jets on. That's a terrible idea right now. Alright. Okay. Oh, might help if I turn the power on. There we go. Okay, so this is pad B. So we're going to land on pad B here. Alright. And down. And power off and me out. Alright. Okay. Notice at the bottom, there is no oxygen here. There is no oxygen here. As soon as I go into this room and past this little green thing, boom, oxygen just came on. So, that was kind of an airlock. And here we have the trading. Okay, who are you? I will get to you. I will get to you. You, okay. Hi. Okay, you know what? I'm actually really hungry. Can I get some pizza, please? All right. You'll notice I have a goodly amount of money. I plan on having more before we're done. Oh, I actually can't take... I can take it, actually. Because it'll go right there. Very handy, because I get to just go ahead and eat one of them. I'll have the other one a little later. All right, this is the first gentleman I wish to talk to. Greetings, sir. I notice you have a very good price for medium armor today. This is a wonderful thing. So I am going to sell them to you. How many? You will buy 4. I have 3. So this works out very nicely. Sell, sell, sell. Good. You do not buy heavy armor, but that is fine. All right, what else do I have here? Do you have insulation? No, I don't have an insulation. Oxygen tank, no. Radiation! I have some radiation ones for you. Yes, I have a bunch of them, so there's no reason to have more than you need, right? And I had one. How about an EVA boost? I do have one of those. I have a bunch of those, so 1, 2. Oh, he wouldn't buy any more radiation ones because his stock is 6 of 6. So that's the reason he wouldn't buy the rest of them. All right. Yeah, what do you have that I want? Oh, you have 80 pentacid. Guess what I want? I want 80. Yes, I do. Buy that. You have copper. Copper is very precious to me. Is that 86? 86. I wish they just had like oh, wait a minute. Did I say too much? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. Okay, there we go. I wish they just had a max here so I didn't have to enter it in. Just more convenient that way, you know? And you know I really do need to? I need magnesium powder because I made a bunch of artillery shells for the HV when I was re-equipping it. And it turns out that they use a lot of magnesium, you know? So I kind of need it. I don't think there's anything else. This is a place where you could get an auto miner core. And as you can see, if you do the right kinds of business stuff, it's actually pretty inexpensive. But at the moment, I don't need it. I actually have 3 more that I have not even in using right now. All right. So thank you very much, sir. By the way, I just want to check how much money I have. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's take a walk over here to see this man. This is our weapons dealer. Greetings, sir. Okay, first things first. Hopefully will buy all of our T2 weapons from us. All right, so what do we got? Shotgun. Okay, I can sell that to you. Oh, it took the one that I had in my inventory, didn't it? Yeah, it does that. Okay, well, I have 2 more, so I can sell you another one. And then I'll just take the last one and put it back. All right, pulse rifle. Okay, assault rifles. Does he buy assault rifles? I don't see assault rifles. See, the unfortunate thing is the individual has to have it in his inventory in order to sell it. So he does not sell those. That's a shame. The projectile pistol. Wait a minute. Did he have the projectile pistol? Yes, he does. Okay, so you can sell that one. All right, and the T2 pulse rifles. I might as well just sell those to you. I think I kept a spare, so I'm going to sell those. Oh, you won't buy any more. Oh, okay. So I guess I have a spare then. Okay, now the fun one. Heavy armor. He's going to give me 62,000 for that. That's actually my 3rd one, so I don't need it. So, sell that. Okay. Mobility boosts. 24,000. How many do I have? Hold on. 1, 2. Unfortunately, if I have another one, he's not buying it. I'll hold on to it for another day. Do you buy radiation? You don't buy the radiation ones. How about multi? I think I had some multis here. 1, 2. There we go. And what else do we have? That's it for what you'll buy. You won't buy the assault rifles. And also, I topped you out in that. Okay, so our business is done, sir. And my business is done here. And now I have a lot more money. So basically, you know, for warp fuel, you just hit these guys and you're all set. And let me tell you something. Every time I come back here, he's refilled. So let's just head on back. Okay, and back in the ship. Back in here. All right, and let's just go back over here. Okay, up and down. Alrighty. Okay, so let's just turn that off. Jump out. Not that way, though. This way. Yeah, warp drive. Okay, there is somewhere else I want to go. So let's just take a look at the map. Alright, those, of course, are the locations of the asteroids that I marked. I looked a lot. Alright, let's go back to the sector map. Alright, so that's where we were when we started. We jumped over here. Now, I can jump over to this other planet here if I wanted to, but it's a little close to the sun right now. I'm thinking something a little bit different. What I want to do is, I'm in the Hearn right now. That's not where I wanted to go. Did they change? Yeah, it actually is the direction I wanted to go in. Yeah, that's the direction I wanted to go in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump there, and then I'm going to jump to... Okay, stop it. I'm going to jump to this station, right? The thing about it is that station really is terrible. It's like you walk in, it's one room, and there's one guy who sells stuff, and not really very good stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to then jump over to this asteroid field. That's where I'm going. Because it's very similar to this one, and it has a different spaceport. There's a reason I want to go there. All right, so what I'm going to do, though, is I am certainly not going to make you endure all of that hopping around. No, I am not. So let's just... where is this place? It's, you know what it is? It's iron, silicon, neodymium, promethium, satium in a really terrible, poisonous place. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you don't want to see it. Really, you don't want to see it. It's terrible. We might go back there someday just to kill things or something like that, but not really at the moment. I'm looking for my direction here. Looking for, there it is, that way. Oh, okay, up. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all those little jumps, and then when we are approaching that admin station, we will be back. Okay, we're approaching the trading station in the new asteroid bolt here. By the way, they're marked yellow because I marked them that way as waypoints, right? Now, the good thing about this one, and they're all kind of different, is this one actually has a landing platform for capital vessels in addition to small vessels, you know? So I'm going to take advantage of that. Hopefully not crashing into it. All right, let's even it out. And let's take it down. That will allow me to kill the thrusters. Okay, let's get there. Okay, and down, and I don't think I'm in there yet. All right. And a little bit more in. Okay, a little bit more, because I'm aiming for the door. And a little bit more, and yes, it's really big. Okay, and I'm down. All right, so I'm going to take the opportunity to kill the thrusters, because I don't want the thrusters on if they don't have to be. I need to make a group for the RCS so I can kill them too. All right, so here. Okay, so you know what I should have done? I should have put the copper in and started working on it, but I didn't. All right, so let's just go. I don't obviously need the small vessel for this because we're solidly on this platform right here. Of course, there's no oxygen here, but then again, of course there's no oxygen here. All right. This is the Vanguard Corp spaceport. You know, some of these actually have very large gardens, and you can just raid them. This one does not. This one actually has technically a garden, because it'll tell you. It has a garden down below. But not the kind of garden you can pick or anything like that. It's one of those Zen garden types, you know. Okay, welcome to the Vanguard station here. All right. Okay, they're just very noisy. I wish they would activate. You know, once upon a time in the game, these guys were active, you know, and they were actually kind of cool. They would have a trading base on the planet, and they'd have one in orbit, and you could just teleport between them. You could also teleport between these guys. Like, I might be able to get into this one and go back to the one I was just at. You know, but I mean, for some things that would be a little overpowered. Okay, there's the garden. Are you enjoying the garden? Okay. You can put your arms down now. That's the medical place. I'm going to be buying stuff from him. But I'm looking for, there's two guys here. I think, what do you sell? You are the mining dude? Okay, you don't have as good a price on medium armor. I'm happy with that. By the way, I noticed you have 99 pentatsit, so I'm going to be... I noticed you have 98 pentaxit, so I'm going to be buying that from you. I also noticed that you have 95 copper. I'm going to be buying that from you too. Magnesium. You're actually rather useful, aren't you? Alright. That will do. Alright, so radiation... Okay, I think that's a better price. Okay, mobility. I'm not selling you the mobility, but you don't want the mobility anyway. Oh, wait a minute, what's this one? Jetpack? You don't have the jetpack, okay. Oh, yeah, and you don't sell weapons. Of course you don't sell weapons. Okay, so here's what happened the first time I came through here. Is that, the other guy was right across. I hit that other place and saw mobility boosters were really good. You know, the 23, 24,000. And then I went to this guy. Oh, they changed it. Okay. He was selling them for 9,000 each. So I got like 4 of them, and I brought them back to that other place on the way back, and I sold them to him to make money. But, all right, you will buy my other mobility one. All right, and what else? Jetpack? Do you buy jetpack? You don't buy jetpacks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You aren't going to buy my assault rifle, but you'll buy the T2, right? Yeah, you'll buy that one. Okay, so sell that. All right. This one here is an enhanced, so it doesn't fall in that category. I'm probably going to have to upgrade these guys if I want to sell them, because otherwise I don't think anyone's going to buy them. All right, anyway, and of course, very, very important not to forget. Let's go in here. Greetings, sir. I'm looking for medical supplies. I will buy your 4 detox. I will buy your 5 decontamination. Do you sell trauma ones? You don't sell trauma ones. Okay. Right, so the thing is that obviously these are the ones that I was using when I was in the clone base for healing. Always buy them. Look at how much money I have. I mean, hold on a second. Let's just, where is it? Is that here? Oh, this way. Have you been waiting long? Okay. Well, at least he's got his iPad there to help him, right? Here we go, ATM. I built an ATM in the base, by the way, so I can do this. So I have 500,000 credits now. So I doubled my money. So that's the reason you save all that stuff, especially the T2 stuff. And yeah, very useful. Especially those boosts. The mobility boosts. Remember the mobility boosts. Keep some for yourself, you know. But I mean, if you find a lot of them, you know, go for it. All right, so one of the reasons I wanted to come here is because I wanted a nice place to park my capital vessel. And while I went searching for ore with my my small vessel. And the reason I want to search here is because the asteroids have copper, promethium, and sathium. So any one of those is awesome. So unfortunately that searching is probably going to be very long-winded and very annoying, so I will not be putting you through that. But I will say that, you know, trading is kind of useful. And that money, remember, I had no pentatsit on me when we started. Now, if on the way back I hit that base again, it probably has got it back. Mind you, I'm not going to get enough copper to do that. That magnesium is actually going to make me a lot of rockets, though. That's going to make me a lot of rockets. So, very useful. Make money, buy some of the things that you need. Very, very useful. Don't just trash them. Use them. Yeah, very good stuff. Anyway, I think that's going to be enough. That was kind of a long one today. Probably do some cuts, but I think that's kind of informative. So the next time, I'm hoping that we can start playing with my new capital vessel, although it may take a long time. The elements are one thing, but it's going to take 6 hours for it to build. So we might go raiding again. Find a new point of interest. Maybe one that's got, let's just say, not normal enemies in it. We'll see. Okay, sorry about that. It was rude of me. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention, and see you around.